everybody, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost, and today we're embarking on an exciting journey with a book cover. I've simply removed the inside of this book and I've spray painted it white. I used a matte chalk paint, but you can use any white paint. That will work, and I have Sunshine accompanying me in the background. Apparently he's very excited about something. So the idea for this build on this journal is to create texture. I would like for there to be texture, and what I did was I rummaged through my craft room briefly, and I just pulled out things like sewing pattern paper, raffia, some material, some silky material, some lace, some little bits and bops. I was looking for bits and bops. I got a piece of braille, a little cluster I made out of layered fabrics, and a cutie boo button. Here's some of that heat and bond stuff, you know, that you can... I've never been able to work with that stuff, but apparently it's amazing. You can sew hems and things like that with it, if you know what you're doing. I don't. Twine is nice texture. Little metal objects like gourd pins, safety pins, cutie safety pins. All right. What else we got over here in our little kettle of tricks? Some cheesecloth. Why not? I have no idea how this is all going to come together. Here's some little pins I got, or pins, keys I got on the internet. Here's a cover, journal label plaque, and here's a different one. I wasn't sure. I have to try them on for size depending on the way the journal becomes itself. Well, it shall have to self-reveal. Here's a bigger thing of, this is almost like just shredded cardboard raffia. It's different than that other stuff I had. Yeah, this is like traditional raffia. This is like, I guess, El Cheapo raffia or something. I don't know, but it could come in handy on a book cover. Some buttons for texture, some metal gears. And I haven't stopped digging. Oh, I also have this as a potential journal plaque. I made this a while ago, and it's just been sitting in my stuff, and this might be the day, so we shall see. All right, so the whole concept is you put down some basement pieces to give you texture in the background. Like, for example, I'm going to show you some examples. Some heat and bond would give it a very interesting texture. Cheesecloth would give it a very interesting texture. You could lay down raffia and twine and things like that. And yeah, so that's what we're going to work on first. And then we're going to build from there. So let me, hang on. You can even use tissue paper, and maybe that is easy for people to get a hold of. Let me find some. There's some here. Hold on. Okay, here's some tissue paper. Remember, you can get this out of packaging. This used to come in shoe boxes. Remember that? And here's just some random little pieces. Coffee dyed one, little bits and bops of collected pieces along the way. So I think what I'd like to do is initially lay down some glue. Looking for my... Okay, found the two glues. Oh, no, gone. Where are you? I think you're over here. This is my guess. Nope. Okay, I guess we're going to use this one. I don't know. My Scotch Create glue stick is hiding on me right now. That's okay. I've got my Fabrifix clear silicone glue, and I've got my Jumbo Wexford and my little Amazon all-purpose glue stick. We'll just see how we do with this. Okay, so we're just having fun, and we're remembering it's just paper stuff, so we're not getting all too excited. Okay. All right, this one's kind of nice and wet and gooey, so I'm just going to put it down everywhere. There we go. So that makes it quick work of it. Not a lot of finger smooshing required with this technique. Okay. Just going for coverage. I don't know, this is kind of the fun part, like getting started. Let's see what it's going to become. I don't even know. I mean, I think a lot of people might go in with preconceived ideas of what their journal is going to be like, but I often find that it never comes out with like what I thought it was going to be like at all. Like not even close, not even in the ballpark. If you're going to stick stuff in the spine areas, make sure you get glue in there because it won't stick right if you don't get the glue in the spine. Okay. All right. And you'll be wishing you did if you didn't. Okay, there we go. And we can always do trimming and stuff like that. I'm just going to more. It's kind of fun. It's probably not the strongest glue in the world, but we're going to give it a go anyway. All right. First layer is going to be tissue paper. I know it's going to tear around the spine. I'm okay with that because you can always fix that later. Okay, let's do some crumpling. We're pre-crumpling. We want some crumple. Nothing wrong with a good crumple. That's right. No crumple ever hurt anybody. All right, here we go. All right, now I want some wrinkles. Okay, you know, sometimes in life we want wrinkles. Okay, there we go. All right, we got super wrinkles on the back. We got some on the front, but that is okay because there's going to be a lot of things going on top of this. So that just immediately changes the game of what's going on here. All right, yeah, looking pretty cool already. Right now, all of a sudden, it's got this old weathered, leathery kind of look. Look at that, ba-ba-boom, and there it is. Weathered, leathery look. So that's how fast things can happen in the paper crafting junk journal world. All right, quilters, what do you got to say to that, huh? Okay, now you're there for 7 years trying to make that quilt. No, maybe not. I'm just teasing. Long live the quilters. I'm actually just jealous because I have none of those skills, so I'll stay in my wheelhouse. No, it's actually good to learn new things. So there you go. How about that? I'm loving that. And I just know no matter what I do to it, it's going to look cool at this point. But I just want to have some fun with this and see where it can go from here. So where was that heat bond? Oh, you definitely want to play with the cheese. Okay, this is actually like a gauze pad. A little gauze sponge. So if you've got these things hanging around, that's another great resource. And if you haven't checked out my... Oh, I got to tell you. I always forget this because I get so excited about what I'm doing. But this is very exciting. There's a huge special going on at the Paper Outpost. 50% off all DigiKits through the month of September. And that is the JPEG files. So you can download these. And they're always saved in your Etsy account. You never lose them. They're attached to your email. So if you can't remember where you put them on your computer or your tablet or your phone, just go back in your Etsy account. They're always there for you. You can just re-download them and save them to wherever you'd like. Okay, great time to get them. No code or coupon needed. Sale runs through September 30th. Perfect time for crafting. Grab yours now in my Etsy shop. Okay, there we go. And also, I still have some of the Collector's Curiosity packs. So if you're interested in those, remember that's the pack that has the book page, an authentic antique book page from a medical book from 1798. Beautiful Gothic text. You can see some pictures of it on my channel homepage in the posts. So if you want to see what it looks like, you can check it out there, and you can also get an idea of what is in the kit. But there's a lot of amazing fun things in there. Okay, there you go. We got a few left. Will one be yours? Now, this is where it gets a little tricky when you're trying to open. There we go. Oh, now that looks kind of cool. That would be looking really cool if I just put that over the spine, right? Yeah, I know. I mean, who knows where it's going to go from there, but that's looking kind of cool already. I like that. Yeah. Now, it doesn't have to go there. No. It could go anywhere. It could go over here. It could just like lay there. It could like go on an angle. You could do whatever you want with it. I mean, it's one of those things in life that is very versatile. Okay, so what are we going to do with it, Pam? Oh, now I have doubled it. It's doubled. I have not doubled it up. It came doubled and tripled, and there's multi-layers here. If I want to go thinner, I can go thinner. Yeah, look at that. Not always in life, but here I can do it. I can go thinner. Look at me go. So just be aware there might be multiple layers to your gauze or your cheesecloth. And they're similar, but they have different looks. Where's the actual cheesecloth? Who organized this desk? Didn't they not know we're supposed to be show ready? I'm sure it was Sunshine. Yeah, he's nowhere to be found right now, so he's probably hiding. Yeah, it was him. He's goofing off again. No. I'm sure it was me. I'm taking full responsibility. I'm always looking for a scapegoat. Anybody interested, just let me know because, yeah, there's a lot of, goofy things that happen around here. Okay, so that looks kind of wispy. And, we are coming up on Halloween. Ooh, we could make a Halloween journal. That'd be really cool. Yeah, we could totally do that. I don't know. Let's see, or a scary one, or a gothic scary one, or just a spooky one. It doesn't have to be Halloween per se, but it can just be spooky. You could do spooky. All right. I don't know. Ooh, that looks kind of cool. Well, I kind of like that. I'm jiving with that. It covers the spine and it overlaps. Ooh. Okay, so just put it over there for a second. Remember how on earth you did that. Okay, I'm putting this down. Put more glue basically everywhere and just hope that you're going to get it in the right area. You really can't put too much of this stuff down. Okay. All right, here we go. And this is the drape technique. Here we go, draping. Draping. Okay, there. Whoop, don't get it all folded, Pam. See, I like the Scotch Create glue stick because it really holds fabric well. But I'm probably going to seal all of this anyway, so I'm not too worried. Do I sound worried? Maybe a little. But I would feel more confident with the other glue stick, which I still can't see. It's probably in the... I've got everything all over my kitchen right now. Like my craft room has exploded into my kitchen because I'm making a lot of stuff right now. And so it's probably in there. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's see, it's not like the super grab. All right, am I just going to go find it because I need certainty? Maybe, hold on. Okay, I'm back. I found it. It was in the kitchen. I retrieved it, and somebody reported that they bought this, and they got the Scotch Permanent glue stick. Apparently, they've changed either the label or it's a new glue stick, but everybody seems to be getting the one with the plaid cover now. But the reports are so far that they seem to be liking it. And my experience was I didn't think I liked it in the beginning, but then I think I was inadvertently comparing it to my older glue sticks, which everything around me is old for some reason. I'm an antique vintage kind of gal in more ways than one. But this has excellent grab for light fabric duty. Yeah. All right, no, you got to grab because I'm trying to say how amazing you are. Okay, there we go. Yeah, see? I mean, it's just, I don't know, it's like a lot better than the other one. Let's just say. Okay. But the other one will work. If you're going to Mod Podge it or spray acrylic sealant down it, everything's going to work. This just works better. Okay, so now we have that. And that looks really cool already. Ooh, I like that already. It was so easy. Why is everything so easy today? Sometimes days go like that. Okay, weird lacy things. So now, I could just do something. I could put like a... Okay, this could go. Oh, could do it down there. That would be very cute. Now I have others. I have this. I know my little lacy objects that I literally just pulled out of the darn drawer. You know what I mean? You know how you sometimes just pull stuff out of the darn drawer and you really don't know what you're doing? Does that ever happen to you? It happens to me all the time around here. A random piece of lace from a dress. See, this could be worked into the... Oh, I like that. Now the color, remember... I could either leave it as is, it's whitish, or I could work with neutrals, which a lot of these pieces are neutral, because I didn't know which way I was going to go with the color. But I think I might be working for a white thing here. Okay, I'm going to put it on the back rough side. That looks kind of cool. I was playing with this here. We got this. I mean, other little strange strings that we don't know where they're coming from. They might get worked in the design, or they're just going to get glued to my hand because I can't get the string off now. Okay, that's all right. I like the wavy of that. So this looks a little bit, I don't know, maybe too straight. Let's see. Or maybe we need to build. Maybe this has to be like a broken build. Oh, yeah, I'm kind of feeling that. Oh, we also have this stuff. This is amazing for texture. We can do like little areas of more texture. Like... something like that. You can do that. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. Okay. Not yet. I have not committed to you. Oh yeah, this stuff again. This looks like spider web to me for some reason. So that could be, yeah, I don't know. That kind of hides everything. I don't know if I want to do that. Nope. I like what we got going on here. This was pretty easy so far. All right, so now I only put 2 things on it. How could it be that easy? That was like crazy easy. Okay. But now we want to maybe play with some building up from the behind, okay? So that's what I'm kind of telling myself, that I'm probably going to spray paint this white. Because maybe, or maybe I might leave it with neutrals. I don't know. I don't know at this point. Maybe I'll put a gear there and a button there. I think I need something in the center here. Yeah. And maybe I'm going to start maybe like doing some crazy, I got to put, where is this thing gonna go? That looks kind of cool right there. We could build one out of you. You would look cool. Oh, that looks pretty. Yeah, I like that. Oh, but then we got this baby that's been waiting for a home. And you do kind of look spooky. You do look spooky too. And you are bringing some neutral grays and taupes in there as well. You're looking very, very spooky. I don't know what's hers. This one is kind of like, I'm getting this, it's kind of a weird thing to say, but like scary dead bride. So maybe I'll put some lace and little bits of lace. Okay, well, this thing, if we spray painted everything, this could look really cool. Okay, I'm just going for random ideas here. Oh, I think this braille would look really cool on here somewhere. Because it's going to be a little bumpy, which is sort of cool. Okay, I don't want it to cover too much of the... maybe something up there, or smaller. Smaller. Yeah. I don't know. Not committed. Alright, I'm back to this. This weird piece, for some reason, is on my mind. I like the weirdness of this piece. I'm thinking gothic bride ghost. Yeah, that's what we're going with. Gothic bride ghost feel. That's what we're going for at this moment. It could totally change into, you know, unicorn fairyland any moment. So just be prepared for anything, people. We need scissors. And I do believe I have some right in front of my face here. Okay, so that looks very, I like the roughness of that. That's where, yeah, you can stay. Okay, and of course I'm using my paper scissors for my fabric cutting, because I use my fabric scissors for my paper cutting, which makes no sense, but it's fun. Okay, let's try this now. Let's get some real glue going. Let's get the Fabrifix out here. And I added a little bit of, see how nice the dollop is going up? So it should be an easy squeezy. Oh yeah. Maybe half a teaspoon in this bottle just to make it play nicely. All right, and that's going to give you a good grab. You know what I mean? It's just like it's going to be a good grab. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now, what I want to do is I really want to go for broke here. I want to see how far I can push my envelope. I realize I have micro powder or something on me. And I'm like, oh, I already like it as it is. I don't need to go any further. It's really pretty. And I really am happy with this. And I could do all sorts of stuff with inking and that. But yeah, I think we're going to push the proverbial envelope. Okay, you have to move then. Then we have to do it. This is just background, Pam. What does Laurie Jenkins call them? These are your underpants. That's right. I love that expression. Okay, so and like this little fuzzball, which just seems like a nothing, you could totally turn that into a something on a textured piece of art or a journal cover or something like that. So let me just go from something to nothing. If I can get it off my fingers, which I'm not sure at this point. Okay, it's just like a weird thing. Sometimes you just need a weird thing. Or you just come across a thing and it becomes weird. Or it was weird to begin with and you decided to embrace the weirdness of it. And just stick that there. Okay, so we're like, there's no rhyme or reason. There's no purpose. And it's really hard sometimes for me to do this, but I got to get out of my head and not try and say, oh, this has to go here, this has to go there. Because sometimes we're just building our underpants, right? Okay, as long as we're all on the same page. And I don't need to ink or anything like that because this is probably all going to get covered up with another color or something. Or, well, it'd be nice if we got some glue on it. Another color, another like Mod Podge or something like that that's going to keep it all down and, you know, in place. We should put on angle a bit because we're kind of wild and crazy with this stuff. Yeah. Oh, I do like this little piece up there. That's kind of pretty. It's just a little half piece of lace, and you can get this if you don't want to buy lace by the yard or all that, because sometimes it can get pricey. Go to the thrift shops and look at clothes and just go to the large size, because we're talking for square footage here. We want length. So if you find some frilly dresses or wedding gowns or stuff like that, you can harvest lace till the cows come home for not much money. And if you go to the right thrift stores, you can buy wedding dresses for $12. You just got to look. Sometimes they try and price them pricey, but no, you go deep and you find them because they're out there, okay? I'm just saying, they're out there. They're out there. I said it twice. Okay, so got some twine. We'll do something with twine. I don't know what. Let's see. Okay. Now I could line the edges. Oh, that would be very nice. That would be very nice. Yeah, I like that. I could put that there and that there. Well, let's try. Why not? Say yes to the ghost wedding dress. Okay. I don't know if this is a ghost wedding dress, but it is right now being covered in glue. And there's a little bit of fabric bits going down. A little bit of, you know, bits and bops. And it's a great way to use up what you got hanging around in your drawers. So I've been starting to clean my craft room. And I am going to put some pictures so you can see. There's nothing stellar going on right now, but I did some major progress in certain areas, which I'm feeling darn good about. So I want to show you because it's been a while. It's been a while. Yeah. And it needed to happen. And also I found out, hey, I can go shopping at home because I got a lot of stuff right here. And I completely forgot about it because it was buried. And once out of sight, out of mind, it's gone. It is gone. You know what I mean? You don't know it's there. It's like it doesn't exist. So it behooves you. Yes, my favorite words. It behooves you to go and find it. All right. Now you can always do something with that, right? Or look, that just looks pretty the way it is. Maybe we'll just do that. Or maybe over here. That looks kind of cool. All right, let's put some glue on this. I'm not going to fight the curl. It has a natural curl. And I'll just put the glue. Now, if I had a skinnier glue bottle, that would be like heaven. Like with a smaller applicator. But my small applicators are all jammed with glue. And I was literally looking online for a silicone glue bottle bottle applicator with a twist top, but had a precision tip. And I don't think it, I don't know. I even asked, you know, AI. I said, can you help me try to find it if this exists? I don't know if I want to do metal yet. Still want to keep it. Okay. It's time to bring some of this weird stuff in. I don't know what this is. It's like shredded paper of some sort. Okay. And still, remember, it's still underpants. That's what I'm really trying to convince myself. This is still underpants. Maybe I'll do a bunny ear bow. That was how I learned how to tie shoelaces when I was little. And then I had to advance to like adult bow. You know, there's adult bow and there's, you know, bunny ear bow. And my best friend who was 2 years older than me, which is a lot when you are little, she knew how to do adult bow. And I was stuck with bunny ears. But I have found that bunny ears, for strange reason, will always put the two tails at the bottom of your work, which is a crafter's dream. Because often when we're tying bows, they're everywhere. And they're not quite where we want them. Okay, that looks kind of pretty. Yeah, why not? Okay. Yeah, this is a job for Fabrifix. Yeah, we're not working with any of the glue sticks for the the heavier items. We want something with some serious grabberoonie. That's right. Here we go. Get that down there, over here, then around the corner, and like you know what you're doing, and you get glue all over yourself, and it's a good day. That's what happens. So this is really fun, just to sit down and goof off with little bits of paper and lace. And yes, I do want that to sit nice and flat because we don't want it peeling up on the recipient. No, it's got to lay flat, flatty, flat, flat. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We started, but there needs to be more action here. There's not enough action. Let's see. What do you do with this? I like this. Maybe we just need to be like a something like that. Maybe. Yeah, that could do something like that. We'll try it. Okay. I'm saying yes to all these ridiculous ideas I'm having. Okay. You can see I'm decorating this a little bit more because I'm braver on the back. I don't know why. Did you forget, Pam? It's only paper? I know. Sometimes I forget too. Okay, here we go. We're scrunching. This is called making a ribbon without sewing. We're just using the glue to catch the very thin paper. And then we're going to come in with the big smasheroo. All right, smasheroo. Smasheroo. And if we don't like it, we just pull it off or we cover it up. Now it's a little thick. I was hoping for thinner, but maybe we'll see. I don't want to give up on it yet because sometimes you think it's all not what you were thinking, but then you look at it later or you come back and you do something else with it. And all of a sudden it's like, wow, I'm so glad I did that. Okay, now that's weird because it's all bumpy. Okay, that won't work. All right. You need to be flatter. You're too bumpy. Okay, then I'm going to take some of you off. I'm going to stretch you out a little bit more. Okay, I can do that. Okay, let me try that. Oh, it's still too much. I got too much paper. All right, okay, good. All right, all that paper. Don't need all that. Okay, thin it out. You can do that. Enough glue on here. It's still holding. It's still holding. Okay, so we have a line with the cheesecloth. We have a line with that. I think I need some movement in different directions. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so let's see what else do we have here. We have this lovely little lacy poo thing. I think we need some more lace on the front. No, the edging, maybe. You can connect items. Did I glue that already? Oh, look at that, I committed. Okay. And you can extend and layer inward or outward. You can do things like that. Or you can go in angles and do weird things and, you know, all that kind of stuff. I don't know, you can even layer this up if you wanted, but I'm not sure. I don't know if I know you're going to belong here. I just haven't found the right spot yet. So let's play with something else. Okay, something's not jiving it. You just grab something else and play with it. I like this little piece of paper. I think it's from... I think it was just from regular material, but I was going to go on and say it might have been from curtain or linen, like a tablecloth or something like that, but no, I don't think so. That's kind of cool. I'm building that up a little bit. That's kind of cool. That kind of does something there for somebody somewhere. Or you could put it here. That's kind of cool too. Trying it on different sides. Put it here. That's pretty. Is it prettier here? Is it prettier here? I think it's prettier there. Yeah, I do. I think it's prettier there. Well, I think that's where it's got to go. I'm going where it's prettier. All right. We can build this up too. Don't give up. I'll put more in there. All right, more glue. Still wishing. Now, I'm not too worried about over gluing here because of the concept of we're going to be covering this up. Yeah. Oh boy, I hope this works out. Yeah, I think it's going to be just fine. The thing is, things often look weirdest right in the middle of the throes of, you know, the everything. So you gotta stay present. Yeah. Or you can go have a snack. That's okay. But you gotta stay present and not give up. That's the thing. Okay, so now we have this, which was some of that. So we have more of this. I could even layer that upon that. That actually looks pretty cool. Yeah, I kind of like that. Making it maybe a little bit more pronounced. Bumpier on the back. Could definitely do that. Haven't committed. Then we have this weird little thing. And then we have this. We still have this little piece of satiny silk something or other. Now remember, we're going for texture. It's like, I know it's looking like a nice neutral little journal, but it doesn't have to be a neutral journal at all. Oh, that would just hide everything, but I could totally do that because I'm not committed to anything here. No, we could just go in any direction. Okay. Yeah, I could do that. Yep. Try it over there. Get some fuzzies going. Oh, well, then why do I want all this underneath? That doesn't make sense. I can still take that off. Can I? Yeah, I can. Oh, look at that. Okay, I'm going to move it. All right, I'm not. You're going. That's it. I'm going to put you over here. I'm sorry. You did your best, but I still have you. Don't worry. We might still use you. Okay. We need some frost. Oh, that's kind of pretty. Yeah, that is kind of pretty. I do like that. All right, let's try something like that. It's out there. It's very out there. Okay, I think I'm going to put this down to catch it. And then we may need to tack it down a little bit with some Fabrifix. All right, let's try that. Okay, just keep going, Pam. Just trust the process. Just trust the process. Okay, I'm going, continuing. Yep, okay. All right, here we go. I like the wrinkles. I like the wrinkles. Okay, I'm just going to overlap. Like, it can go off the edge, can go off both edges. It's okay. And I've got wrinkles, and it's okay. I would like the edge to show, though. Yeah. Those little ruffly, you know, edges, they're kind of cool. Okay, we got that. That's going. So if you came along and you were here, that would start to look good. But now I feel like I haven't even scratched the surface. Yes, we need to go big and go home. What's going on here? All right, let's get some keys and buttons and other stuff. And what about these little leaves of laciness? You can put oh, that's kind of pretty. I do like that. It's a very yeah, gothic bridal look to it. You could also do that. Oh yeah, baby, now we're talking. Okay, the mothership has landed. I don't know, that speaks to me. I think that's where it's going. Yep. Okay. Let's put you down here. I think it's going to give good texture. That's why I'm excited about it. Yeah, let's just see what happens. Okay. Let's just try this. Yep. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. All right, I'm going to pull out the fabric scissors. I do own them. And they're very good. All right, not too short, Pam. I just want to move it out of my way. I don't want to do my final trim yet. Okay. Oops, see, you got a little string. Okay, and maybe just this up and give it a little bit of a, there, we'll just figure that out. Okay, that's actually looking kind of cool. That's really pretty. Yeah, now I feel like I need something to mirror that on the back a little bit. Okay, but do we have to, we can't go in the same angle, I don't think. I guess we could do anything. Why am I saying we can't do that? We can totally do that. We did something like that. No, that's the same way, so that's weird. Like that. Yeah, we could totally do something like that. We don't have to be this wide. Let us free ourselves of being that wide. Here. Please tear. Oh, yeah, we're good. Okay, we could use a thinner piece. And, ooh, do you want to be on here? That's kind of pretty. We could do it like, okay, do something like that. Oh, yeah, it's the same direction. I was trying to do something different. All right. But like that. Yeah, I can totally do that. Or like that. There we go. That's kind of cool. Okay. Let's do that. All right. General form, we will unscrew the cap. I do like the twist top. I find that highly nice. Duh, yeah, and it's good. It's not perfect. It's a little thick, but it's not bad. And when you're doing a big project where there's a lot of gluing, sometimes you want something that's going to give you a little bit more glue than a little less. Because sometimes if you're there with a little tiny scoop, squeeze, you're there forever. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that does help. Okay. Okay, we got the lace and all that. That's good. We need something. Maybe conjoining these two things. Yeah, let's put that there. See, I don't want this colored. I don't need all those colors, so we'll just turn it over. Often your most exciting things are on the other side of your stuff. So take a look at your scrapbook papers and your buttons and like look at the back. Look at the back side, everybody. Take a look at the back side and see what's there. Okay, we're going to go for the triple Lutz union of the Braille, this, that. There's about 3 or 4 things in there. So that's just like bridging them together. And I don't even know where, maybe there's not going to be this, you know, or maybe there is going to be this. I don't know. We don't know. Maybe it's going to be that. I don't know. It could be the other one. It could be this. Is anybody voting? You can let me know if you think like one is speaking to you more. Okay, let's try. Okay, what other little odd things? Do I have enough texture? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I have enough texture yet. Well, I'm going to come in here with, I got safety pins, I got funny looking little keys, I got gourd pins, I got the gear I got this little cutie safety pin somebody gave me. That's cute. I don't think the gear is the right... I'm not getting the Zen mode of gear on here. This is more, yeah, gothic bride. Didn't work out. She's walking the halls. You know what I mean? Like that kind of feel. Not steampunk. Yeah. I don't know. It could change at any moment. So, okay. That looks cute on there. But I've got this trend of things going that way. So I need to fool the eye and move something in a different direction. Can you lay flat? You're not really flat, are you? Okay, let me try you. You're flatter. You would like flatty, flat to appear. That's kind of cool. Or we could put one there like that. Like it's almost like a door lock into the mysterious place from whence this journal came. Let's just glue you down. And see how it goes. Now you can use E6000 and all that stuff, this little piece of metal. But honestly, it's not a big thing. Fabrifix does fine, especially if you're going to be gluing other stuff all over it. Okay, pick that up. Okay, a little Fabrifix. So we definitely have texture because of the gauze, which is looking really cool. I'm putting these little items on here. I can put you, do another, is it, oh, that looks kind of cool. Maybe, oh, maybe like hanging. That's kind of cute. Maybe it's too many keys, so I want very unique things. I want the eye to be fooled. Wherever you're looking, you're going to find something different. You're constantly scanning. Where should I look next on this creation of creations? All right. Okay. Just getting the little tails off. I put them over here because I can still use them. Yeah, I'm not necessarily done. Okay. All right. Now, let me just think about this. Okay, I found some wooden buttons. They're little butterflies. But I think I'm going to, they're pretty on one side, but I'm going to turn them over and go for the plain side. Remember I said check your backside. The back side. Maybe we'll put a butterfly in there. That's kind of cute. Yeah, I like that. And it's got some depth to it going with it. Now I could nest it. Can I nest it on? I could nest it on cheesecloth. I could nest it on a piece of wrinkly paper. I could nest it on a piece of lace. Oh, just don't know. Nesting. A little piece of that. Kind of cute. Also the gauze thing, which is still alive and yielding gauzeness. Let's see. Maybe we need a little bit of that. Let's see. Let's just see. We need about a quarter of that. This stuff goes far. All right. Just like a little, like something. You know what I mean? It's just like spider webby something. And get you over there, put you there. Oop. Right there. But you're like you almost have wings, so maybe I need to turn you this way. Yeah, I think so. We want the eye to flow around the design. Okay, I'm good with that. So let's get some glue down there. It's almost like shredded little threads at this point, but that's good. That's good. Yeah. A little more glue under there. Okay. All right, there you go. And you know, if you're gonna paint this stuff or spray it with acrylic or paint it with acrylic, you can make designs with the Fabrifix itself or hot glue. If you've ever done that, that's kind of fun. But I'm not going there this time. But you could. That's what I'm just saying. Okay, that's good. Do we need something with my metal in the back? This is the back, so we don't have to overcommit. But it's the back. The back always gets ignored. All right, hang on. I'm rummaging in my bead drawer. What is this little odd thing? Oh, yes. That looks kind of cool. How about that? Yeah, that's kind of cool. Now remember, it's all going to change when I make it all one color. So that gives it some significant texture. I'm going to go for it. That just looks like awesome. And this is going to take a giant gob. Not going to be shy here. giant trail. I need the door opener. Okay, down here we go. Yeah, I want it to like sink into it. Yes, I don't want it to come off. So, yeah. Oh, I didn't get it all the way to the bottom. That's all right. I'll get it in the middle, Pam. That would be nice. I need a little more down here. A little shy. A little shy in the end. There we go. There we go. Well, that's kind of cool. That's different. Definitely different. Okay, now we've got an edgy punk gothic sort of feel going on here, I'd say. But it is kind of cool. Yeah, so just start digging around in your stuff. You know what I mean? Like, see what you got. I mean, maybe you got some of these flat back pearl. They're like little, just flat back designs. You could put that on there. That would look really, oh, that looks really cute. Put that there. Oh, like that. And it's nice and nubbly. We're definitely nubbly. All right, let's do it. So yeah, little blingy things, they come in handy for texture. Try and give what, I mean, there's really no right or wrong way to put your texture down, but try and give it some, like, where's it taking your eye? Ask yourself that question. Like, this is like a roadmap to get out of Dodge. Is this like there was a bow and happiness and the happy butterfly and the things are looking good, but all of a sudden, no, there's chains and stuff like that, the key to get out, and there's the path out the door. I don't know. You can see in it what you want to see in it. But what else have I got over here? Just digging through. I got something like that. He's a little bumpy. Maybe I don't want to go super bump. I want to go like minimalist bump. And you can go pretty bumpy. I mean, it depends how far you want it. Oh, but here's a little white heart. Oh yeah, that just sets it off, doesn't it? Now that definitely says wedding to me. I don't know. There's just something about. That's right. I'm going to put you on there. Oh yeah, do that. It's so hard to say. Maybe lower. Maybe there. The exit sits a little flatter. Or I could put this on here. That would look cool. Right on the spine. Oh yeah. Yeah, that would look cool. Right at the top. Now maybe a little far away from the. I don't think I have another one of these. It would just be a one-y. Let me look. Digging. Oh, look at this. I found another one. You know what that means. You can go down there. We got some serious cool texture going on here. Okay, that's kind of cool. Let's just glue it all down. And don't be shy. We mentioned that, right? Don't be shy with glue. You got to open your glue, though. That's step one. Yep. All right. And down here. And okay, that's good. This is fun. You can really get lost in a cover. And don't be too worried about a cover, whether you like it or you don't like it, because you can always just get another book and gut it and make another cover. So it's not that bad. Like, don't think, oh my God, I ruined it. Like, I know a lot of people think that, and I don't want you to think that because you haven't. It's just for another day. You know what I mean? It's just for another day. Maybe this just innocently right there. Kind of dark, a little bit of dark there. Yeah, I could maybe down here more. Maybe it's too high. Down here more. Because that's a little weighty up there. Just there. Yeah, I'm starting to layer. The layering is happening. This is what my goal was. Don't be afraid to layer, Pam. Just layer. Okay, I'm layering. I'm putting it on. There's definitely lace and metal going on here. So I think Stevie Nicks would like this album. Yes, this journal. I think because, you know, that was kind of her style sort of thing. Now you can do other bling. If you have other bling, I mean, you can come along and you can put stuff on it. You know what I mean? Like little bumpy things, which look cute. And when you spray them all, they're gonna change color. So maybe we could put some little, like simple. Yeah, let's just put some one. All right. 1, 2, 3. All right. Just because I don't really trust these things that they have enough glue on them. I probably have white ones, but well, I got these out already. It's stuck to my finger now. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right, there we go. And there we go. One more. Oh, this is so much easier in the movies. I don't know. Okay. There we go. There. Down a little bit. Okay. Not too far. Not too high. Too low. Too high. Too low. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Just a little something. Doot, doot, doot. A little repeating design. Maybe something on this side too, like that. Yeah, let's do it. Where are you? Okay. 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay. And maybe I should use like a sophisticated crafter. I'll pull out my tweezers. My tweezers are all gummed up on the end. How embarrassing. But this is, yeah, what sophisticated crafters use. You can't get this stuff off. I think I'm going to go back to my nails. Okay, that's good for 2 seconds. All right, there we go. It's probably a better way to do it. I think there's that little wax tip thing that you can get to pick up these little odd things in life. But sometimes, you know, we were born with fingers. Use them. Use them, use them, use them. Okay, get in there and plop it down. Oops. There we go. And just a little patience. It'll nestle in. It'll figure itself out. There you go. Everybody stay put. Okay, that's all right. And it doesn't matter if you get dust or little whatnots in there because you're going to do stuff to it. You know, you're going to spray it or something or paint it. And you could paint it with acrylic paint. It's faster if you spray it. And you can ink it after. You can paint it different colors. You can rub gilding stuff on it. You can do all sorts of fun things. I'm kind of liking it. But I don't think I'm going to put the actual journal placard on until everything is done. And that might be a little pop of color at the end. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, I'm just seeing what else. I've got like so many little beady things. But the question is, do I want to... Yeah, this is the question. Okay, so there's a little bit of pearl and lace, and I got some other little pearly-like things. And I guess you could use glossy accents for this, but I don't feel like it. I'm just gonna maybe... What am I gonna do with this? Okay, I think that little area there. Okay, got it. This is where you got to open the glue again, because I'm so good at closing the glue now. I forget to open it. And there's like a little dead space area here. And I'm just going to see if I can glue some of these little things in there. I'm going to have to probably drop some on top and hope some stick. That's my method. A lot of Fabrifix, and it should stick. I'll have to turn this over to get the other guys out because they're not sticking because they're all loose. Oh, I wonder if I could get those loose ones to... Maybe I could paint those on. Oh, that would be cool. I wonder if I could just paint over them and they would stick. I wonder. If I did like... Oh, that's actually really pretty. This is probably not going to work at all, but I'm going to try it. This could be really cool or a complete disaster. But we're going to do it. Why not? Maybe I should have put something to adhere it, but I didn't. I'm hoping... Oh, what am I talking about? The spray paint's going to blow this away. That's what's going to happen. Maybe I should have put some glue stick down so at least it makes it sit in one place. Let's try that. Well, let's just run some glue stick around here and see what happens. This is funny, isn't it? Yeah, I know, right? Well, it doesn't matter at this point because it's just what it is. Let's see what happens. Some of these will stick, and some won't, but it might end up looking cool. Okay, some of them are sticking. Yep, not that one. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to get all these little guys that... Oh, I got some stuck in the glue. That's really cool. Well, they'll probably show up at some inopportune time. Like, oh, what are you doing here? We didn't call you, but you're here. It's like that relative that comes over and like, oh, we didn't know you were coming. Great. No, it's great to see you. Yeah, no, how are the kids? Great, love them. Yep. Yep. All right. So is this the big test? I bet these are actually like stuck deep in like finger glue. They're not going anywhere. We're just going to get rid of those. Those are sacrifices to the greater cause. Now I'm going to go spray it outside because it's just too stinky. It's not good for the bird or me or anybody. So yeah, if you're going to spray outside. Be right back. I'm going to like leave it as is and spray it and come back. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm back. I just sprayed it. And I know the little beaties stayed put. I can't believe that. That's really exciting. So yeah, and I oversprayed it. Like I sprayed it and I sprayed it and I sprayed it and I sprayed it because I had some of the color coming through from some of the pieces. So I really wanted to white them out. And I know you're supposed to do like a light spray and let it dry and come back 75 times, do that over. But not this girl. She just sprayed and sprayed and sprayed and sprayed. So I can always go and spray more and I can bring color back too. So got to let this sit now and fully dry before we get the full feel of what on earth we just made. So I hope you're having fun. Sunshine, do you have anything to say? Oops, my glue is on its side. Come here, Bumbles. He's like way tucked in there. Hang on, I got to get him. Yes, everybody. Come on. Oh, I know. I don't know. What? Okay. Now don't put Sunshine in the wet paint. I know it's a little strong, so we'll make a quick update. Hello, everybody. It stinks like paint around here, so I won't be here long. This is Junior Cup Puck reporter Sunshine reporting from the Paper Outpost, and there's a lot of white paint right behind me here, and we'd like to not be put in that, Mother. Please, thank you very much. Go ahead, tell them about the special, and I'm going to go down because it's smelly. Okay, love y'all. Happy crafting. Okay. Yeah, I even sprayed it. I'm really glad I sprayed it outside, so I probably should let it dry outside, too. I think I might take it back outside because it's a little stinky. Oh, what did I use? This. This is what I used. Rust-Oleum Flat Protective Enamel, because I will use whatever paint I can find, and this is the fastest one I found, so it's going to be painted in enamel paint. How about that? Well, that'll be interesting to see how this all dries. Enamel is known to stink, so I think I am going to take it outside. So just remember, huge special, September, going on right now. And also the Collector's Curiosity Kits. I do have a few left, not many. So if you would like one, I highly recommend you grab it now because they'll be gone fast. Very, very cool items in that special Collector's Kit. And if you want to see exactly what's in it, you can take a look at the Etsy listing, or also in my posts and on my main channel page. There's some photos you can look through in description and that. What else? Sign up for my free monthly emailed newsletter. You get a free digital image, a checklist of supplies, a note from the bookmaker, and a page list of ideas. My videos come out Wednesdays and Saturdays, 7 a.m. Eastern time. I have a podcast which talks about junk journal making, paper crafting, life of a crafter, and answering the crafty questions from YouTube. And also, I have an Etsy shop. If you're looking for journals and bundles and kits and fundles, you'll find them there. I also have the DigiKits there for sale, themed images that you can print out at home to follow any particular design that you're looking for. There's over 300. I'll probably have some fun looking through the different kinds you can get. And I have an Amazon shop and a merchandise shop, and you can also find me on social media, Pinterest, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook. Come join our Facebook group. And remember, most of all, that fun can be simple and create with reckless abandon, everybody. See you next time, and we'll take a look to see how this is coming along and see if we want to do more things to it or if we're all done. Okay, take care. Happy crafting. Bye.